everyone, it's Holly here. Today I want to share with you a few simple tips on getting started with travel scrapbooking. Travel scrapbooking is really fun and a really great way of documenting all your adventures in one easy place. It's great to be able to look back and see all those different memories in years to come, and also share them with your kids, share them with friends and family. It's just fun overall. However, scrapbooking can also be really overwhelming because there's so many cool choices of things that you can use to decorate it, different types of albums, different embellishments, papers, all those things. It doesn't have to be that complicated though. I know when I first started, I fell into the rabbit hole of doing these big fancy spreads and these big scrapbook albums, and I've got a pile like this on my shelf that's just massive and it takes up so much room, and I've got so many supplies, and it is overwhelming, and it became quite an obsession really. That's not really a viable way for most of us to do our travel scrapbooking, especially when you don't want to have that much stuff on hand either. So today I'm sharing with you some simple options to do your scrapbook that doesn't require a lot of accessories. In fact, you don't really need any at all other than your album. So a few ideas. One of the coolest ways and one of my favorite ways to do a travel album is to do it in a pocket scrapbooking style. So pocket scrapbooking is originally from Project Life, Becky Higgins, and since then most of the other scrapbooking companies have their own version of it, so they call it different things, but it's mostly defined by having little pockets to slot your photos and other cards and things in, and it makes it really quick and easy to get an album done really quickly and really compact. So as you can see, this is probably 3/4 of one of our Europe trips in this album, and it's really tiny. You could easily have a shelf of these and it doesn't take up too much room. So I haven't finished this album, but just to give you a bit of an idea. And this is using a fair few embellishments, but not enough to make it really bulky. So these are little wooden people. These are decorative cards that I've used and heading cards there. And then I've put in our photos as well. So I've added in ticket stubs from our flights, postcards from places that we visited. I've used an embosser to create little itinerary headings for our route as well, letter stickers, but it's simple still, and you don't even need to go to that much detail. You could pretty much just get by with an album, your photos, some little bits of card and a pen, and that's all you really need to do. So while it does give you room for lots more creativity, it doesn't need to be very creative at all. So you don't need any fancy scrapbooking skills to put together an album like this. As you can see, I haven't finished this page. This is from our trip to Dubrovnik and, well, Croatia in general, and where else did we go on that trip? Actually, that's as far as I've gotten. It's just into Croatia. We did actually go to Hungary and Poland as well on that trip too, so I haven't gotten very far into it, but that gives you a great idea of how you can get started with a pocket scrapbook for travel documenting and how simple and easy it is. Another cool option is using a Smashbook. So I will actually link to a video with both of these types of scrapbooking as well, so that you'll get to see how a completed album looks. So you'll be able to flip through or see the flip through of what I've done. So a Smashbook is like an old school style scrapbook where you just stick things in and away you go. So again, you can get these in a lot of different places. You don't have to use this brand. You can get just a normal hardbound notebook and use that instead. So just having, again, tickets in there, so collecting your memorabilia, postcards. I put in brochures from the trip, and then I've just written in my journaling on little bits of note card. This is an actual like a card, and I've written inside of that, and postcards and tickets and more brochures from where we've stayed. So again, a really simple way of doing it. The cool thing about these, just shut my finger in the book, is that you can get these pens with them, and it is a pen at one end and glue at the other. So you just stick your tickets in, stick in your photos later, and it's pretty much done. So those are two of my favorite ways of scrapbooking as a traveler. And the other way is doing it digitally. Using a digital scrapbooking program such as, again, Project Life is a fabulous one. You can create your little spreads inside the digital app, and then you can send them for printing later, and then you can create a photo book with them, which is really compact and really easy to use as well. So when you are doing a physical scrapbook though, there's a few key things that make it really easy that will help you make your scrapbook really pretty if you do want to add some extra decoration. So again, these pens are really cool. Otherwise, just a pen that doesn't bleed through the paper is a good option. Using journaling cards is a cool way to document the details. So you can buy these at most scrapbooking stores. These ones are Kaisercraft brand, and they come in 4x6 size as well as a 3x4 size. That way you can add quotes, or that one says our story, add in a photo on that one, details of your day and just background. So those are really cool, really affordable, and I find they are an essential part of my scrapbooking with my travel these days. You can get little flat embellishments. These ones are sort of like cork stickers, stick on little card decorations. Again, these ones are from Kaisercraft. Have little words that you can add in. Double-sided tape is good if you don't have a suitable glue stick, making sure you use things that are suitable for long-term archival safe, I think they call it. Letter stickers, so these ones are quite bulky and large. I probably wouldn't use them in a small scrapbook, but same sort of idea, using more compact letter stickers and these sorts of things. Here we go. So these smaller ones are a good option as well. And then keeping all your ticket stubs and those sorts of things, postcards, and then you can stick them inside your album as well. So I hope those ideas have helped get you inspired and get ready to start creating your own travel scrapbook. And I will do a link to all of the products that I've mentioned in the comments on the video as well, so that you can see what I've used and get started yourself. So if you have any questions, do let me know, and I hope you have enjoyed these travel scrapbooking videos as well. Okay everyone, bye.